Greetings all and welcome back to Globbits Gaming Channel. I'm in the T29. This was a replay I had last night, or should I say early hours of yesterday morning, or this morning. Basically, I popped on, I couldn't sleep, and I popped on for a little bit of a session, just a quiet session of myself, and Skippy and Reload decided to join me. Skippy's in his Comet and Reload's in his T25-2. Now I'm in a bottom tier heavy. It's a tier 9 game. It's only 3 tier 9s on each side, but it's a tier 9 game, and I'm a bottom tier heavy, so technically I should be supporting, right? Then I realised that most of their heavies are either one tier above me or tier 7. Now that is not a problem for this tank, because this tank, in my personal opinion, is the best pound for pound tank in the game. That's tier for tier, pound for pound. It's absolutely badass, and it never gets touched by any of the nerf bats because it's, I don't know. K1S overpowered. This thing, it's not overpowered, but I think it's one of the best all-round tanks in the game. Tier for tier, pound for pound. Now I'm going to put it out there. Let me know in the comments below what you think is the best pound for pound tank. Now, what I'm going to do in this replay is I'm going to show you why this tank is, in my opinion, the best one for your money. The tier 7 American T29. Now while I was playing these games, it was Sparrow's Fart in the morning, so it was really early, so I couldn't really get too energetic as such. I was feeling really chilled out. And I seem to find that it affected my gameplay. We won 9 out of 10 games on this evening. We had some really epic contests. I'm just looking behind me there because I noticed Reload's trying to go up into the B2, B1 areas, and this map's been changed, thank God, to eliminate these sniper shots. Now I decided to try and get a hull down position here, and I decided to be a little bit more aggressive than I probably should do. But I've got a Super Persian with me. Even though he's a medium tank, he's technically a bloody heavy, the amount of frontal armour he's got. So I'm just going to move up. I want to get this thing hull down. Now a lot of people have asked me to show, I've done a video on the how-to video of different tanks and different bits and pieces. Now what I want to show you now, the reason why I feel this tank is the best pound for pound tank in the game, because if all your enemy can see is that my hull is down, alright, my hull is below the hill, and all they can see, using my epic gun depression, I'll say epic gun, but good gun depression, all they can see is my turret. Now this turret is one of the best turrets of its tier. It's got 200 and something stupid millimeters of armour. And basically I've got a Panther 2, a T29, and a VK3002D. Now I didn't aim that shot very well. Kind of got panicked and rushed into that shot. I didn't realise the Panther was there. So I'm going to concentrate on the next fight. Now the gun's not exactly overly accurate. The turret of the T29 does have one weak spot though, as it just demonstrated there. Okay, it's top hatch, but you do need quite a little bit of penetration to get through it. This 3002D just does not have, so I keep jinking forward and backwards while I'm waiting to reload. Pop a shot into him. Now he went to shoot my, let's have a look, see, he shot the ear off my tank. Yeah, you see that ear at the top there, that box, that's a no hit box, doesn't do anything at all. You can shoot those all day long, this tank will not get damaged if you hit it there. However, I can penetrate straight through this guy's turret. He is going for my hatch, alright, it's a very small target. And I've also got a tier 9 tank destroyer coming with me, T30 with a really powerful gun, so I'm pretty solid here. This is what I needed. I needed this guy. I don't need this guy. I mean, I'm quite happily killing these guys with impunity. While in the meantime, Reload and Skippy are basically playing Catch You Kiss Me with a IS-3, but we don't look at those guys. They've asked me not to mention it at all because they didn't have a very good time of it in this game. So anyway, back to the action with this corner. T29. Oh, poorly aimed shot. I think the server reticle was behind on that one. So I didn't. Oh, can I get in? Can I get in? No, bounced off the hatch again. Even with, let's have a look at this gun. This gun has 198 millimeters of penetration with its standard AP. Still not enough to go through the top of the T29. More than enough to go through the top of the Panther's hatch now, and he's run out of friends. He's had enough, so he's off. And now it's time to push. Okay, now T29. Oh, can I get him? Can I get him? No, again, server reticle would have let me down there. I need to adjust my my Jimbo so it actually accepts server reticle. At the moment, unfortunately, it doesn't. Oh, Super Persian just got stung for 301 damage there when he went outside, and that's an ISU 152. That tells me he's not using the BL10, so I'm not really too worried about this guy. So we've won our corner, I've done 2,000 damage, taken none in return, and I've been shot 8 times, and they've all bounced off my turret. And the mobility of this thing, 35 kilometers an hour on the flat, give or take. I'm not going to go through a garage view on the damn thing. I've already done that. It's been done to death. My question for today is, though, what do you think the best pound for pound tank in the game actually is? Do you agree with me on the T29, or do you think it's something else? Reasons for and against below. Hopefully we'll start up another chat similar to the Our Tomatoes Bad Players video. Not All Tomatoes Bad Players video. That's got some lovely comments in that. There's a proper adult discussions going on in there, which is really, really cool. I don't mean you're talking about porn, but you know, adult discussions, no name calling, etc. It's nice objective discussions. I'm doing a nice bit of damage to this ISU 152. I don't know why. I mean, it's a hard grind on the ISU 152 until you get the BL10. And to be honest with you, I'm going to say this now, I'm borderline selling that thing. I really don't like that tank destroyer. I really don't. And that's the first time I took damage. And it was from the Carnarvon. At the time, I thought it was the ISU that had done that damage, but it turns out it was the Carnarvon. I just managed to dispatch Tier 9, Tier 8 tank destroyer there with a reasonably good gun. No issue. Now, I don't. Some of you in the replay are going to, in the comments, are bound to say that the enemy team weren't that fantastic, and no, they weren't. I'm not going to lie. Now, what am I doing here? I'm trying to reposition to make sure I've got advantage with my hull not showing to this Carnarvon, because he's got a very powerful 20-pounder, and he could rip me apart quite easily. So I'm just trying to back off, hopefully draw him out onto the enemy. I notice his T-71's coming, so I'm going to keep this Carnarvon's attention, hopefully, by tracking him in place, so that the little scout can come along and put some damage into him. Tried to track him again there, but unfortunately I missed the opportunity. Scout's putting some good damage in. I'm trying my best to help him, but his Carnarvon's basically got a hard on for this poor little T-71. The T-71 played a really good game here. He's forced the Carnarvon up into the road there. I'll come around and help him take him out. Now I'm going to play no further part in this battle. I'm far too far away from the enemy to have any further effect on the game. So I'm just basically going to go sit in the cap and farm a bit of efficiency, as you do. Or WN8. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Again, question posted then. What is your favourite pound for pound? What do you, in your opinion, think is the best pound for pound tank in the game? Alright, leave your responses in the comments below. And Tiger P is going to die to the... What's he going to die to? Type 61? Yeah, Type 61 gets the kill. Let's have a look at the post-game stats then. Right, that was a Mastery Badge game. Didn't really do a great deal, but won my flank. And that can be the tipping point in most games, guys. If you confidently win your flank and cause enemies to have issues, and we stopped 4 enemy tanks, myself, that T30, Skippy and Reload kept the IS-3 busy, and the rest of the guys just cleaned up. Really, really good effort. So, Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. Steel wall. You'll get a lot of steel walls in this tank if you play it properly. Receive 11 hits with a potential damage of at least 1,000. I'll be interested to see what my potential damage receive was, because I didn't actually look at that. Yeah, killed 3 enemy tanks, hit 5 of them. Everything I shot at, I did damage to. On the team score then, 1,481 requirement for a Mastery Badge in this tank. We don't talk about Reload or Skippy. They didn't do very well, bless them. Our Type 61 had also had a good game. High caliber and Confederate. Slightly more damage than me, but again less experience because he's a higher tier. He's a tier 9. In a tier 9 game, you expect those guys to be at the top. Alright, on the detailed report then. 2,440 damage blocked by armour. Yeah, enough to kill me twice over. Alright, not a problem at all. Not with this turret. Not an issue. Only 11 hits, 2 penetrations. Alright, and I didn't receive that much damage either. So, 17 shots fired, 15 direct hits, and 12 pens for a total of 3,647 damage. And I made a nice tidy profit on it as well. Yep, so in my opinion, T29, best pound for pound tank in the game. Oh, that's moving. Best pound for pound tank in the game, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you next time. Bye now.